Dear viewers, welcome back to Life Excellence Foundation YouTube English channel, and thank you so much for supporting us. This is Keshav Chandrasekhar here. Today I'm discussing the topic about the moon placed in Ketu's stars, Ketu Nakshatras. So mainly, Ketu Nakshatras are Ashwini, Magha Nakshatra, and Mula Nakshatra. So when moon is placed here, what happens and how it impacts our life and how to get remedies from this? Okay, which is very simple to understand and very simple to find solutions for the problems. And dear viewers, request you to subscribe if you have not done so far, because we are coming up with a lot of new interesting information about nakshatras and how the energies impact us. So fundamentally, let us look at what are nakshatras. Nakshatras are sources of energy. See, planets are just communicating that energy to us, and main source of energy are nakshatras. So that is why it is important to understand where these planets are placed in nakshatras and how they communicate with us. So today let us look at nakshatras belong to Ketu, means where Ketu is mainly controlling the energy of those nakshatras. So look at Ketu's nakshatras, Ashwini nakshatra, Magha nakshatra and Mula nakshatra. These nakshatras are called Gandanta nakshatras. Gandanta nakshatras means they are placed in the junction of watery sign and fire sign. So all these three nakshatras are placed like that. So that is why sudden events happen in these nakshatras. For people who are having planets in these nakshatras, there are sudden events that are happening. So especially if you see Ashwini nakshatra first quarter or second quarter, Magha nakshatra first and second quarter or last third quarter, uh, third and fourth quarter, Mula nakshatra first and second quarter, there are sudden events that happen in these nakshatras when planets are placed. So especially when moon is placed in these nakshatras, what happens is, say for example, when moon is placed in Ashwini nakshatra, you face a lot of blockages in work and laziness and depression and nervous issues and brain tumor or disputes with brothers and maybe with the government. So all these sort of things happen when moon is situated in Ashwini nakshatra. So then why this happens? So basically what happens is, Ketu energy, as you know, is a south node. It is very close to moon, and energies of moon is blocked, so that is why these problems happen. And similarly, when moon is placed in Magha nakshatra, this is another nakshatra of Ketu, people talk very bad with very bad words, very harsh words, and they are deprived from parents or inherited properties, and enemies disturb them, and they get into debts, lot of debts, and they are disturbed by parents, pitrus, and lot of people around family, they trouble them. Okay, so all these sort of things happen when moon is in Magha nakshatra. And when moon is in Mula nakshatra, so they get problems from the government, and they won't have children, and they have very disturbed relationship with the partner, and suddenly especially when moon is in the first quarter of Mula nakshatra, usually people say that the parents, especially the father, dies after the birth of the child, and disturbances from the family, and unknown enemies, and lot of enemies, and cheating happens here. And so all these are some of the problems that we commonly see when moon is in these nakshatras, so belong to Ketu. Now, how to find remedies for this? See, it is very simple to understand. See, Ashwini Nakshatra is placed in Mesha Rashi or Aries, which belongs to Mars. Means there is a Mars energy over there, and we have to strengthen Mooladhara Chakra, as well as you have to stand in the morning in the eastern zone and face sun and see sun for at least 15-20 minutes. So this will solve lot of problem related to Ket and Moon when Moon is placed in Ashwini Nakshatra. And also it is better to do Ganapati Homa quite often, like once in 6 months or something like that. Or you do Durva Archana for Ganapati, means there is a grass, Durva grass, and take 21 Durva grass and do Ganapati mantra and offer to Ganapati. That will give remedies from that. And Maga Nakshatra, you take blessings from your grandparents, your father, and also, another remedies. For all these nakshatras, main remedies, Ganapati Havana and praying to Ganapati, chanting Ganapati mantras and offering Durva to Ganapati. This is a main remedy. And also, when it comes to Maga Nakshatra, you take blessings from parents, blessings from grandparents, and or if you don't have any of them available, you go to a charity house or a old age house and find somebody older and give them, offer them something and take their blessings and say that you are like my father or grandfather or whatever, and take their blessings. That will give a lot of improvement, solve the problems. And when Moon is in Mula Nakshatra, so the problems you are facing, for that main remedy is again, Ganapati Havana. And then important thing is your, deity, your deity which belongs to your family, so that you have to worship, as well as you have to do gardening. So gardening will give you a lot of relief from this. And also, try to plant green grasses, green trees, whatever it is related to gardening. That will give you a lot of remedy from the troubles that you are facing when Moon is in Mula Nakshatra. So we need to understand about these energies. It is very simple, and our ancient, saints have, or rishis or munis have done a lot of research, and they have given us very, commonsensical and simple solutions. But we complicate our life by doing, unnecessary things. So viewers, please try to understand how simple it is, and try to do this and find some remedies. Share with your friends. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.